Hello, welcome to another video. Hope you're having a good Monday or Tuesday, depending when I put this out. I don't know yet.
Well, he's the first Irish gymnast to make a world final, and I think he's just got himself onto the podium.
What style, absolutely fantastic.
So it's good to hear the feedback from you guys on the questions in the most recent video. If you haven't checked it out already, I suggest you do so. I just pretty much asked everybody, send me some questions if you want to hear some answers, and I'll answer them throughout this video. We just finished our little meditation, didn't we, Finn? I was out meditating and Finn decided to come out and put his chin on my leg, and it absolutely scared the life out of me. Be camera shy. Be camera shy. Okay, so let's get to one of the questions. So this is from Rory Connolly in the YouTube comments, and he asks, how do you keep in your zone mentally, like not letting others get to you, intimidate you at comps, etc. Now this is an interesting one because gymnasts don't really try to do any of that mind games with each other. I feel like when you go to a competition, everybody is there and respectful of each other because we all know how hard we've worked to get to that point. So unlike other sports like boxing or any of the fighting sports really, where there's like trash talk or like intimidation tactics, there isn't any of that in gymnastics. Although I would say that somebody may get intimidated by somebody's skills or the routine that they're doing on that day. You know, as soon as they focus on another person's routine, they're not focusing on their own routine. So that's a big thing for me, is focusing on my job and my job alone. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing because I'm going to focus on the routine that I've been training every single day up until that point in the competition. I feel like outside of the gym as well, there's a lot that I work on to keep myself mentally strong so that I'm confident going into every single competition and I'm confident in my preparations. One of them things is doing the meditation outside. It's something so simple that makes a huge difference on my day-to-day life. And then also when I sit down to have breakfast every day, I watch a motivational video. And again, it's something so simple, but because I'm repeating it every single day, I'm reaping the rewards from it. You know, there's no point in doing something once or twice and then just scrapping it all together, because that's not where you're going to see the progress. Where you're going to see progress is when you repeat something on a daily basis and make it a habit to do so, and then you'll begin to, you know, take that self-motivation from the videos, take some of the lessons that you learn from the meditation session and put it into day-to-day life. Do you want to go up on the sofa? This is Finn's chair. Although he doesn't have very good hips, so I need to help him up on things. He's got hip dysplasia and has always had it. So after he goes on a big long walk, he's always really sore. Poor wee pet. Had a good little weekend though. We went to Newcastle, not Newcastle in England, Newcastle in Northern Ireland. Ready? Ready, come on. It was a fun little weekend, nice and chilled. And now I'm ready for a good week of training. Let's make it happen. On my way to Dublin now. So I catch you on the flippity flip. Alright, we're in Dublin. I'm just about to go in for some physio treatment now, and that will get me nice and ready for my training session later. This is the kitchen of the institute. We would used to have breakfast and stuff a few mornings every week, but because of COVID that's all turned off. But it's cool being back here, seeing all of the awesome little factoids that you can get on the wall. You'll notice that I don't film much in the institute. It's mainly because there's other athletes in there, you know, getting physio treatment, doing their own training sessions, and I don't want, you know, for me to be walking about with a camera. And for example, if somebody is getting treatment and it's on a specific injury or something, you know, I don't want to be the person to put that out in the world. So that's why I don't bring the camera into the institute. It's more just for common courtesy between other athletes that are there. Well, what do we have here?
Easy peelers, baby. Easy peelers all day
You got some oranges?
Oh, I love my easy peelers.
I forgot my coffee.
Oh, I got some mango for days. Man, back up! I got a tick. You know what I mean? You gotta act crazy, you know what I mean? Get some more twitchy. Works.
Yeah, I guess
You
so.
ever done that? Someone's trying to be confrontational and you just start twitching and shouting random things.
It would.
You better believe they back off quick.
Yeah. Alright, on to another question then. This one is from the Ye3. Are you going to invent your own skill on pommel horse? Of course that is a goal. I have been thinking about that since I found out that you could even invent skills in gymnastics. So I did put a lot of effort into it over lockdown because I had the pommel horse at my house. There's full pages written out of certain skills that I've invented, but I've done a few of them over lockdown, but it's hard to kind of implement them into a proper training program because I'm always preparing for competitions. You can't put full focus into these made up skills. So you essentially need to find a good time to train these skills and have a good amount of time to put focus into them when you don't have any up and coming competitions. But of course, the McLennigan is going to be in the Code of Points soon, and it's going to be the most difficult skill in the Code of Points. So that's pommels done for today. Now we're going to do a little bit of floor. Pommels was good. I was really happy with that. I feel like I'm piecing together all of my skills into the routine very nicely now. So we were just doing parts of routines today, and then we're going to gradually build into full routines and build up that endurance that's needed to peak at the Olympics. So possibly full routines by the end of this week, but gonna stick with 2.5. No, gonna stick with full punch 2.5 today, and then start off by doing them straight fronts like Andy suggested for preparation for the 2.5. That's the one. The issue isn't so much with the 2.5, it's more with the full twist. I feel like I need to be more patient on it. I feel like I'm twisting in the full twist, and then that's kind of leaving no room for any twisting into the second somersault, so I need to be a bit more slow and lazy on the first full twist, and then that should then translate into the second somersault for twisting. Alright, so on to another question. This one is from Lewis Thompson, and he said, when did you commit fully to focusing on pommel horse? Now, I pretty much committed fully after I had surgery on my shoulder in 2019. Things just kind of like fell into place in that way, where I was doing all around up until the shoulder surgery, and then the main goal after that was to qualify to the Olympics, and the most likely probability of me qualifying was through that pommel horse final at 2019 World, which I'd done. So that's kind of mainly where I made the switch to fully focusing on pommel. But definitely the other apparatus aren't out of the question. I really like training floor, and I think that I could make a couple of finals internationally on floor. So definitely after this Olympic Games, I'll start to focus more on floor, maybe vault, maybe P-bars, and you know, just take it as it comes, because as I said, like the reason that I fully focused on pommel was because of the surgery, and that obviously wasn't planned. So who knows what the future holds for for what different apparatus I do. Alrighty, I am now on my way to get my second vaccine. Hopefully it doesn't kick me on my bum for the next couple of days like people have been saying, but we're stronger. Ooh. Alrighty, so that is me fully vaccinated. The bad news is I had to wait 2.5 hours going straight from training, not eating. It was difficult, but I'm glad I have a nice green Thai curry to welcome me home. That was a long 2.5 hours. Alrighty, that'll do for today's video. I actually really enjoyed looking through all of the questions and comments. I actually really enjoyed looking through all the questions and comments, so keep them coming. Let me know what you think of all the videos. Give me some questions and I'll answer them throughout the next video. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.